Hello everyone and welcome to a highlight viewer match today here in the central bottom right-ish of the map. Team number 2 kicking things off, the green Terran in this 4v4. It is Timbo. Not to be confused with Timmy. Timbo, much more competent. That was not the right direction here. Their dark violet Protoss ally, it is Orange Boy. The pink Protoss, none other than Skiemk. We're blasting through these, there's too many people. Finally, the, what is that, mint green Terran, it is Masio PL. Now, the other team in the upper left corner here, yellow Protoss, it is Night Knight, also known as Night Knight. Their teal Protoss ally, it is Paprika Man. Paprika. Their purple Protoss, too many Protoss, it is Speedy Rogue. And kicking things off, the finale, the blue Terran here, the only Terran amongst a pile of Protoss, it is me. They got me to play. I'm in this game. Surprise, I got you. You thought it wasn't going to be me, I'm sure. And me seems to be rushing for the gold already in this fine 4v4 match. Not just your typical 4v4 though, not your everyday regular 4v4. No, they got me to play a mono battle with them. For those of you unfamiliar, a mono battle is that which you are only allowed to build one combat unit. It's a strict enforcement because it's the only unit that even shows up, which means the fact that we're seeing a mint green Reaper here means that that Terran can only build Reapers for the entire match. What are the other people having here? Do we have any other units on the field? Somebody's got Zealots. It would appear yellow Protoss getting Zealots. Were these chosen? Were these randomized? You might be wondering. I will say they were randomized. Apparently, there's modes for this map, this mono battle map, where you don't get to pick the unit of your choice. You don't get to strategize, come up with a composition of choice here. No, that would be far too easy. The true challenge here is in the randomized selection. Blue Terran here fielding Marauders. The only Terran on the team is coming out with Marauders, which means so far we can see the teams. We have Marauder Zealot so far. What do the other two Protoss have though? You might be thinking Indigos. Don't you remember you played this match? No, sorry. Got nothing. One of them's building a fleet beacon. One of them's building Phoenix. It must be Phoenix. Purple Protoss going to be using Phoenix here. On the other side, what do we have going on? Mint making more Reapers than anybody but Byun or Clem ever should. There's missile turrets in the middle of the map, taking out a flying barracks here. Intriguing choices. On the other side here, we have Void Rays coming out from pink Protoss here. So we've got Reaper Void Ray. Green has Cyclones. Okay. The choices show themselves. The Void Ray eagerly harassing the innocent Marauders. The blue Terran splits the Marauders off. Wow, that person must be really, really good. The blue Terran there, splitting off those Marauders. Luring the Void Ray into the Phoenix here. Void Ray will, of course, be picked off. Where will the Phoenix go after this, though? That is the question. Will they lose their sense of purpose in life? as their master has lost the ability to multitask and micro whilst making Phoenix. So I swear somebody just did an attack command on my supply depot, which I don't remember. It's strange decisions for sure. Do we finally have this other unit here? High Templar. Wow, I don't remember that at all. Storms? Yeah, Storm already researched. So, compositions. Did we see what was coming from the fleet beacon here? It's Tempest. Oh, God. Alright, so we've got Zealot, Phoenix, Tempest, Marauder on one side, Void Ray on the other, Reaper, Cyclone, High Templar. R.I.P. Zerg lovers. Ugh, not a single Zerg unit on the board. For shame. Void Ray looks like it will be at least mildly successful here. Canceling, denying the Nexus. The Phoenix racing to get there in time. I don't think they're gonna do it, so I think the Nexus has to be canceled. Canceled at the bitter end here. The Void Rays will fall. They will pay for their treachery. Oh, solid micro coming out. Purple Phoenix stays alive. A conglomerate, a cohort of Reapers here. Cyclones, likewise, moving out around the map, securing the watchtowers. The Reapers move in to strike. What will the response be? It looks like a combination of Tempest, Marauder, which the Marauders get to feel like air units at first, stimming those Marauders forward. The concussive shells utterly crippling any of the units that are hit. The Charged Zealots also helping out. There's no medevacs here to support the Marauders. So every stim here, permanent damage we're seeing. Unfortunately, though, Marauders really good against Cyclones, so I'm not even sure the permanent damage there is going to come into play. The Zealots force the rest of the clones away. Couple more Void Rays moving up to the right corner of the map here. The probe, helpless in its attempts to create a nexus here. Dependent on their allies who are too busy making planetary fortresses while supply blocked. Blue Terran. Ugh. Worthless. A prism. No longer a prism. Now just prism pieces. Ooh. Tempest versus High Templar. I'm not sure I've gotten to see such a gloriously one-sided battle. The Storm of Sass, I completely agree with. Yeah, that looks about right there. Void Rays continuing to harass the nearby wilds of this desert-themed map here. It's a lot of pylons, not a lot of cannons. Not that I think cannons would do you much good. Poor Knight just cannot secure this base. A skirmish on the far left side, the Cyclones will be abused and bullied, and then the Marauders will be hard countered by the power of flight. Can't tilt themselves up. I've been saying it for a long time. Years you could have heard me say that Marauders need a siege mode. They root in place, they tilt themselves up, and they can hit air units directly above them. I think it sounds fair. Phoenix moving in now, harassing the workers one at a time here. Oh, more than one. Battery overcharge going to be used. I don't think that's really going to help, though. The Tempest show themselves as well, and the team starting to get on the offensive. Marauders breaking in through the wall of factories and then not getting distracted. What's wrong with you? Phoenix coming to reinforce Phoenix. Reapers moving out on the map, finding a cluster of Marauders, quickly dispatching them too. Reapers, you don't think Reapers are super scary here, but 26 of them coming all together here. Stimming the Marauders forward. Tempest surprised them from the other side, splitting the group off. It looks like the Reapers will be caught. The Void Rays show up to help out. What's going on over here? not much of anything. The real battle on this side, the Void Rays catch up with the Tempest. This isn't enough Void Rays, though. Like, they still do really well, though. Oh no, do they get the third? No, the Tempest lives. Just barely. Just barely. Couple of Marauders working down that Nexus now. Ah, yes, a gaggle of Zealots, for sure. Coming to help out, coming to reinforce. How's our High Templar player doing? They have 3 prisms. They're all right here. Okay. Did we lose them? We didn't lose them. They're still here. Just making more Templar, it seems. Meanwhile, way too many Zealots dealing with that Nexus here. Ah, there's the High Templar. Okay. I'm waiting to get some good storms here. The High Templar hold the high ground. The depot wall is lowered, though, which is not going to be very good. A solid storm goes out, keeping the Zealots away here. The Tempests start to chip away at the northern side of the base. The Marauders once again skirmish with the Cyclones. As long as the Cyclones can keep their distance, it's fine. The issue's the concussive shells. There's some chat going on here. I agree with the no. The Cyclones will be dealt with. Marauders almost cleaned up as well, though, likewise. And another group heading off the SCVs. The High Templar. No, the Tempest. The Phoenix. The storm damage doesn't stack. You should spread them out. Ooh, that is nice, though. The Phoenix slightly spread. Reapers not being much help of anything up against Tempest and Phoenix. The amount of Phoenix here. All the storms. So good. Juicy storm damage. The Phoenix trying to pick up all of the Templar. They should be able to with no more energy. Things not looking good. Things crumbling. That's a lot of Zealots. The composition's just proving to be a bit too strong here. The Reapers trying to get some damage done on the other side of the map. Blue Terran cleaning that up while their teammates seem to clean up the rest of the map here. Zealots everywhere. Phoenix just looking fine, decorative. They did their job, though. The Tempest now shelling away at the buildings. The Marauders and Zealots should clean up the rest of the ground forces, but unfortunately there's more than just ground forces left here. The Void Rays charging up that thick beam up against the Marauders. Like, okay, I guess, sure. Probably should have saved that for the Tempest, though. Wow, they're really gonna clean all of this up. Whoever that Blue Terran is, they are terrible at realizing their army is dying. Okay. I'm sure they were just macroing behind this. 11 Marauders at a time. That's what we'll go with. The Tempest now picking off the rest of the Void Rays. The first of the players taps out. Void Rays are gone. Reapers are gone. High Templar are gone. Cyclones not gone, but hope is gone too at this point. The Reaper player taps out. The Green Terran losing command centers around. Oh gosh. Well, hello there. GG goes out. That, I believe, was the High Templar player, which leaves only the Green Terran. A magnificent chaotic match, a blend of chaos and entertainment, I'm sure. The command centers will burn. The only remaining structures are we're looking at it, basically. And that is it. That is all they wrote. A GG well earned to the upper left corner team here. Compositions, definitely, I will say about the Monobattle in particular. The compositions can make a big difference. You have Zealots and Marauders, some strong early game options up against, Void Rays, Tempest. Things come on later, so you can get quite a discrepancy in the composition. It's still fun, though. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know in the comments below, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have a great day.